Hey everyone, it's 13th Wolf, and you know today is day 15 of the 31 days of horror. 31 movies in 31 days. We'll watch them all, review some of them, talk about them, and tell you this is what I think. Yeah. Now, before we get started, I need you to do a few things. I need you to like, subscribe, share, comment, and hit that bell. That way you'll be notified anytime I put something new up. And there's some other people doing this just as much as I am. You have got I Am the Ice Lord, Moods 616, Double Shot J, Nightmare Maven, Let's Talk About Movies. Who else? Retro Horror, Random Horror, and of course, the one and only MSJ, Brother Max. Check them all out, and check out some other people that I haven't mentioned, because everyone's doing it this year. Now, along with that, let's get on with the movie. What's the movie we're talking about today? We're talking about Varsity Blood. I picked this up at the Dollar Tree because, well, just the title alone made me go, And, you know, you got a pile of dead people right there. So you know you're in for like a slasher. What this movie is about is the story is okay. Let's see if I can do this. So there's a cheerleader gets killed by a person, of course. And then, you know, you fast forward to a year later, and there's the same cheerleading squad, but now there's another girl in the previous girl's spot. You know, she just got that. She just picked up that spot. And the guy that killed the previous cheerleader is locked up in some, I'm not going to say nut house, but basically a medical, you know, he hasn't completely lost it. He's kind of like, it's kind of like minimum security, maximum security prison type thing. Well, in this case, it's one of those minimum type medical asylum, hospital, houses type things. Now, this movie is an interesting movie. I mean, basically, a year later, and the killings start again, and there's a reason behind it. I'm not going to tell you the reason behind it, but the interesting thing is that the mascot for that they cheer for, you know, that cheerleaders are, the school has, it's the Hog Eye High, and then they are the Warriors. And their mascot is a warrior Indian, and someone's going around in this costume killing people, and they're doing it with very elaborate battle axes and arrows and stuff like that. So that's kind of cool. The thing I did find out about this movie is the fact that the high school that this movie used to film the movie is the same high school that's used in Varsity Blues, the football movie with James Van Der Beek and Paul Walker. Same high school. And the name of the high school in this movie is Hog Eye High. Well, it turns out that the town that the school is in, I think it's Elgin, used to be called Hog Eye. And yeah, so they changed the name, you know, and that's the guy that wrote and directed this is actually from this little town. So that's kind of cool. I mean, the people that are in this, there's some pretty decent acting in it, and the funny thing is that the main girl in this movie, Lexi I'm Lexi Giovanni. Giovanni. Um, she made like one horror movie, but when I looked up her stuff on IMDb, she's been in tons, and I mean tons of like Hallmark movies, like the Christmas movies and the Lovey movie. It's 12 Pups of Christmas, I think, was one of them. It's so wow, and now all those came after this, which is kind of cool. So this actually turned into something for her. I like that. How was this movie? This movie was okay. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't great. I'd give it a 2. It was just your average slasher. I don't want to say anything about who's doing the killing, because again, this is more of a whodunit than, I mean, it's a slasher. Yes, there's a lot of blood, but this is more in the vein of Scream, because you don't know who's doing the killing, and then at the end they're like, "I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids." It was the Scooby Doo ending of like every movie, like Scream type of movie. But yeah, and I think they do say meddling kids in this movie to be funny. But yeah, it was a good movie. It was like I said, I give it a 2. It was an average movie, Let's see. Brother Max's scale is, it was good, but doesn't do anything to further the horror genre along. So I think that's a 1 for him. So I say it's an average movie, and he's a 2, and he's saying it's like, it doesn't. It's a good movie, but it doesn't. So I think that's his 1. I really need to memorize this scale. But yeah, other than that, I mean, looking forward to stuff coming up. Got some pretty good movies coming. I mean, well, a lot of these movies are blind buys, so they're pretty good in the idea that I bought them, I guess. But yeah. Other than that, like I said before, like, subscribe, share, and comment. I'm the 13th Wolfman. I'm on the prowl.